Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, and we're back with another video. Now, I'm gonna give a special shout out to my buddy Chris, who has the crazy Mark IV GTI. This shit fucking pops, it bangs, and it's just fucking crazy. I'll show you a little video clip of it here. And yeah, as you can see, his car is fun to drive. He got it for a steal of a price, but I bring him up because, we got to talking on that same day that we did that race. And I remember us talking about, headlights. Now, his car is obviously older. His headlights are heavily oxidized, but I was just so surprised by the output of LEDs. Like, my car is a couple years newer. My headlight lenses were definitely clearer, but they had halogens, and clearly they weren't as good as his LEDs. And I was just more so taken away at the fact that, you know, he had far better output, and that's sort of like what I need my car to do, because I don't really work regular hours. I work on the opposite schedule of everyone else, so I'm mostly commuting when it's nighttime, and I really do need those lights. Not all the time, because I mostly live in a city environment, so you kind of have the street lights, but it's always nice to have, because whenever I'm going to chill with my buddy, he lives pretty way out there, which does require some driving on some country-ish style roads. But yeah, I was just so blown away by the output, and I decided to make the choice. But the reason why I was hesitant on making that choice was because I never really had the best experience with LEDs. I'm the person is pretty much like, if your car does not come with LEDs, I'm not gonna put it on. I'm just gonna stick with the halogens. And if you have some pretty clear lenses, put a little restoration kit on it. Rub it down with some sandpaper. That good stuff. Comes out clear. Your output should be pretty good, but you just simply can't beat the output of a LED, which is pretty crazy. And also, I would like to give a special shout out to my video sponsor, Oxilam, which did give me these LEDs. So it was pretty much like an opportunity that I was more than willing to take. Now, I've had these LEDs for a couple days now, and the output of them compared to the halogens that I had, I'm going to post up a little video of a different POV that I had. As you can see here, you can barely see the output of the lights, but even here, we can go back to the POV of me driving. This is a pretty good test in rain. You can actually see your headlights, whereas before this wasn't even a factor. And it came in a very nice box. It was packaged nicely. You even got nice cute little gloves, which were a little bit small for my hands, but it's nice that they gave us they gave me gloves. And it was perfect. Installation was really easy. I'm not really going to show you how to install them, because I kind of have a little unfair advantage. If you guys know anything about 8 gens, I have a battery relocation kit, and that relocates the battery, so it's just a little bit more lower, which means my headlights, I can change the bulbs, it's fully accessible. But for the passenger side, you do have to sort of halfway remove your fender liners so you can get your hand all up in there. If you have man-sized hands or pretty big size hands, that's sort of the best way to do it. If you have small hands, of course, we got to get that exterior shot. What review would this be without showing you the actual LED lights themselves? Now, I did make a previous point that my fog lights were always super duper bright. As you can see here, they're very, very bright, even though they're just regular halogen bulbs. I haven't upgraded those because I didn't really need to, but the headlights give it that nice, crisp, modern look, even though we didn't really change much. But overall, the most important point is the output, and god damn, this color looks really good in the night, especially with the Koenig wheels. But yeah, I'm super duper impressed with this. I actually aligned them so they're pointing directly straight. I really hope I'm not blinding anyone. I probably am, but no one seemed to really complain about it as yet. But yeah, I would say overall, these LED headlights definitely are an upgrade over the standard halogens. Now, the ones I had before were from Nokia. Not saying that they're bad, not knocking them, but they were just really more for show. They were cool white halogen bulbs, just to give that, get rid of that nasty orange yellow that halogens have, like your car stuck in 2001. Yeah, so that sort of upgraded the look, but as terms for output, it never really did anything much for me, and actual visibility, it wasn't the greatest at all. Even with the stock headlights, the stock halogens were that yellowish color, yellow orange, and my fogs were clear. It really wasn't all that great, to be honest, compared to my buddy's car. But this kind of goes back also to what I was saying earlier about, are LEDs worth it in a used car? Now, I've heard so many different things, and these are kind of all over the place. There's tons and tons of videos online about people saying, "Oh, these blind people," but I have a gut feeling that probably has to do with not aligning the headlights correctly in the housings, or it can just be the design of the reflectors in older used cars. So the main thing being, is it worth to get LED bulbs in a used car? Because that's kind of been the general debate of having an LED in a used car. I say it's definitely worth it, because let's be real, a lot of the used cars that you're going to buy, the headlights are going to be oxidized. You're going to put, a restoration kit on it, which will improve it, but not as much as you like, and it will never even come close to the output of modern LEDs. So it's definitely a very cost-effective way to upgrade your headlights instead of, going out retrofitting and getting a whole new set. So I definitely think it's worth it. So if you guys want to get these same exact LED bulbs, I will post a link in the description. You can get 10% off, or if you use my code TechnoFreak, my coupon code, you can get even 20% off. So definitely worth it, guys. You should definitely check it out. So it's just been another mini review here, and yeah, see you later, guys.